Hello, fellow Rangers.
Welcome to the first episode of the 2000s Boys Garrison Sessions podcast. And I am your Chieftain Argo, at your service.
And I'm your Chieftain Loki.
And I'm your Chief Connor, and we are your Garrison Chieftains.
So, hi guys, and welcome to the first ever Garrison Sessions podcast. Introducing me and my co-host for the show. Welcome. And this is gonna be the start of something amazing. Like you can already tell, we look good, don't we? I mean, I'm just kidding. So, first I want to greet y'all advance Merry Christmas or yeah. So I think when you're watching this, it's probably Christmas Eve or Christmas itself. Yeah. So how did we get here, by the way, Sir Argo? Can you shower us some insights about that?
Honestly, I don't know how we got in the first place because some background lang to you fellow ranchers. Here my friend Chieftain Loki, he contacted me in these past days if we can have some podcasts, and now here we are. We didn't expect this, but yeah, here we are.
Yes. So
Also, I invited here my fellow friend Chieftain Connor if he can join us. So, hey, Chieftain Connor, what is your insights?
Yes, man. It's so unexpected too for me. Uh, well, we are friend of peculiar people with peculiar personalities. And when we get together, shit's gonna go down.
yeah, very true.
So speaking of which, guys, Christmas is just around the corner. I'm wondering how are you doing these days, guys? Chief Loki.
Not so shabby. We're doing good, but there's absolutely some ups and downs along the way. But yeah, I think everything's sailing smoothly. We're trying to conquer this virus and all that, and everything's going good. How about you, Chieftain Argo?
Friends, I'm just chilling here in our home, just doing my stuff here, especially schools, and such. But I hope that this Christmas will be a good holiday for all of us. Especially, we are looking forward to have a break from all of our stresses and works and such. And how about you, my friend Chief Connor, rather?
Yes. For me, I guess it's your typical. It's your typical board. Just like you, similar to you guys. So, yeah. Speaking of which, how about we hear it from a different perspective? Guys, please welcome our first ever guest, Miss Win Sharm.
Hello guys.
Hi.
Are glad to introduce to you Miss Win Sharm. If you didn't know her, Miss Win Sharm Cinco, she has some reputable accolades to show. One of her accolades, she was elected as the president of the Supreme Student Government in her school, the Lipagrace Academy. Also, she was elected as the Youth City Mayor of our city, City of Lipa, during Mayor Maynard Sabili's administration. And also, last but not the least, she was also elected as the chairman of the organizing committee of the Eagle Scouts Organization of the Philippines, Lipa City Chapter. So, Miss Win Sharm, it seems that you have so many accolades. Can you share paano mo to nakuha? Paano mo to na-garner? Ano naging recipe?
Grabe, medyo naman ako napa-flatter naman ako doon. Student leadership and scouting, I think, are my passion talaga. Kaya, siguro mga tao sa akin yun, and then eventually I was able to get the positions. And yun, because of the position, I was able to use this platform para makapaggawa pa ng projects and such. Pero hindi naman siya big deal talaga. Grabe naman. Masyado ako naka-flatter sa inyo.
So, you may think, baka meron tayo dito mga fellow ranchers na aspirants din when it comes to student leadership. Can you give some advice or some little tips na pwede nilang gamitin?
For grade 7 to 8, I think use student leadership as a way to make yourself grow and acquire competencies and skills tulad ng pagiging friendly or pakikipag-socialize, your speaking skills, paggawa ng activity reports, paggawa ng proposal, and then I think eventually by grade 9 and grade 10, madadala nyo na yan, makukuha nyo na yung passion at kahit nakakapagod siya, alam naman natin na fulfilling yung pakiramdam kapag naisasagawa natin yung mga projects natin, lalo na if it isn't just for us. And for those aspiring student leaders, I hope you don't get into student leadership for popularity or for power or things like that, because there's more to student leadership than the position and the uniforms and the certificates that we can get. Something like that.
Damn, that
So,
made
thank
me
you
want
sa
to go
binigay
back.
mong tips and topics, 'di ba? Maganda ba 'yon, Chief Loki, yung binigay niyang tips?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. That made me want to look back to when I was grade 7. I might do the same thing. And
Yeah,
of course,
actually, she got a point.
yeah, and so of course, as we all know, really, what we're here for. 2020 has been hard. Like for reals though. Everyone has been experiencing hardships and maybe at some point of their lives reach rock bottom. And yeah, we're here, you know. But everything keeps on going. Like change is constant. Yeah, and so we are reaching the conclusion of this year. Welcome December, by the way. We are reaching what everyone seems to pretend as the most beautiful time of the year, as per Justin Bieber said in his song Mistletoe. And we are still under the community quarantine. What are your thoughts about this, Chief Argo?
So my thoughts about this, probably, we all know that due to the community quarantine, things will never be the same again because given the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, especially when we are having public gatherings and some socialization, it will change, especially now in Christmas, because lessen yung physical contact with each other, and we need to wear some protective gears like masks, face shields, or alcohol. But really, the whole point is Christmas will never be the same again. So, what are your thoughts, Chief Connor, about this new normal that we might experience during this Christmas season?
Well, as Chief Argo was saying, Christmas will be definitely different. Yeah, I guess, but it doesn't mean that Christmas won't be fun because it's different. Right? I think we people tend to have even in this hard times, we tend to find something, find happiness. Let's say in this Christmas, although it might be different, I guess it's not really. It won't be really that bad because there are things, precisely because it's different. Uh, that will be there, right?
Yeah, I cannot agree with you more. So Chief Loki, do you have some insights about this topic?
Yes, really. It's been a roller coaster, but we're definitely getting over it. Yeah, we can do this. Really, Filipino resilience, by the way, as some of you might know and recall. How about you, Miss Win Sharm Cinco? What are you? Can you shed us some light about this topic?
About what again?
About what might be Christmas this year is what it might look like and feel like.
Uh,
Yeah.
it is for a fact naman na because of the pandemic ay madaming changes na magaganap sa ating Christmas, and one of that is yung um, setting kung saan tayo magkri-Christmas. Usually, yung Christmas ko is spent outside of my home. In the church, with my friends, eating outside, or visiting places na madaming lights, like Taal, whatsoever. And because of and dahil nga sa pandemic, tayo ay limited lang. Yung ating lugar na pwedeng puntahan is limited in the four corners of our homes. But we shouldn't take this negatively kasi this could be an awesome time for us to spend time with our families. And yun nga, wala tayong control over the fact na magbabago ang ating Christmas and everything could be done virtually. When we say Christmas party, it could be done virtually. Paparaffle na lang po kami sa live, ganyan. Ang ating mga papasko, sa GCash na lang, ganyan. Or kaya naman ay yung mga video greetings natin is sesend na lang through Messenger. But after all, it's the thought that counts. You're sincere with what you say, with your greetings, and you make your friends and family feel love regardless of the distance, regardless of the medium that you have. Ganun pa din yung Christmas. Because, di ba yun naman talaga yung purpose of the Christmas. Giving, love, sharing, and such. It will still be the awesome Christmas that we have, even with this pandemic.
So yeah, very touching insight for Miss Win. And really, I was about to cry for a minute there. So yeah, there's actually one thing that's bothering me. As we are approaching this new normal Christmas, and after all we've been through this year, pag sinabing Christmas, ano ba ang pumapasok pa rin sa isip nyo? Miss Win.
Kapag kasi sinasabing Christmas, the first thing that comes to my mind would probably be the breeze. Iba kasi yung hangin. Yun yung unang bagay, yung hangin ng yung gabi. Yan. Iba yung hangin, iba yung lamig ng Pasko, and I love it. Hindi siya yung cold na nakakainis, like yung parang cold yung bebe mo sa'yo. Hindi, it's a cold thing na may enjoy mo talaga. Para siyang comforting breeze. Number 2 would probably be Christmas is lights. Naalala ko yung mga sceneries. Magaganda kasi talaga yung, di ba? Magaganda naman talaga yung sceneries na nakikita natin kapag Christmas. And
Filipinos.
I just love it about Christmas. It feels like, ewan ko ba, iba yung vibe ng Christmas. Actually, hindi Christmas yung whole December niya, iba talaga. Number 3, ito, one of the most important, is how kind people are. Kapag Christmas, naiisip ko ang mga tao sobrang babait, sobrang generous nila. Maybe because of the 13th month pay, pero yun nga. Di ba, nagbibigay sila ng presents, they are very thoughtful, nagbabati sila, or such things. And I love it about Christmas. It's like, it's supposedly naman talaga dapat the whole year mabait tayo or generous. But alam mo yun, iba-iba yung impact ng Christmas, iba yung impact ng December. It's a big, tarang malaki siyang, napakalaki niyang excuse for you to be kind and lovely to other people. And lastly, ang naiisip ko pag Christmas is si Jesus Christ, because first and foremost, we celebrate it because of Him. And yun, I'm spending time with my family, and yun, praising Lord, and inaalala yung pagkaanak kay Hesus Kristo. Yan.
So yes, thank you for that. So for Miss Win, it's all about the nostalgia of lights and the breezes when it comes to December. And really, spending time with your family, that's gonna be the best time this year. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So yeah, so for me kasi, Christmas, I think pag Christmas, ang naiisip ko dyan, lagi yan I think I'm a money machine when I was a kid. Like, give me money, I'm a kid, can you please?
Yeah.
Yeah. For like, I'm not gonna use it by the way. My mom and my dad's gonna get it from me. But then again, Christmas, there's always gonna be the one feeling of that particular thing na hindi natin mahanap sa ibang mga months. Like, sobrang saya natin talaga pag December kasi nandun na yung presence ng mga family members natin na sobrang layo sa atin. Right? So, yeah. At katulad ni Sir Argo, so, heard his dad is an OFW. So, shed us some light about this, Sir Argo.
Yeah, yun nga, so malayo nga syempre ang aking dad. But at some point, syempre tulad ng sinabi kanina ni Miss Win, we can still utilize the technology para magkaroon pa rin ng, ng bond habang Christmas. And the first thing na pumapasok sa isip ko kapag nababanggit yung word na Christmas, ito talaga, 'di ba? Season of giving, 'di ba? Season of giving and take, 'di ba? So sabi nga nila, it's better to give than to receive, 'di ba? So, yeah, naalala ko talaga nung mga lalo na nung mga bata ko, excited ako lagi makipag-exchange gift. Excited ako lagi, naglo-look forward lagi ako kung ano kaya mapupunta sa aking regalo, sino kaya nakabunot. Sana naman maganda, baka i-troll lang ako niyan, 'di ba? So, yeah, the first thing that comes in my mind when we talk about Christmas is season of giving and receiving, and giving love especially. Lalong-lalo na sa mga nangangailangan ng pagmamahal ngayong Pasko. So, what are your thoughts, Sir Connor, what are your thoughts about Christmas? Ano bang pumapasok sa isip mo? Meron ba?
Well, my thoughts on this are, I guess, are almost the same with you guys, as Miss Win must say, the air, the breeze is colder during the season of Christmas, And I think it's actually quite ironic because although it's cold, for me, what I'm feeling is warmth. The warmth of the people, right? Because love is just everywhere. It's just Christmas season. Everyone gets this positive vibe in them.
Yeah, exactly. I would agree.
Nagiging mabait yung mga tao, Kaya ang lalakas ng loob ng mga tao talaga mga ruling.
True.
So, yeah. Although it's pandemic, for me, Christmas is just all the same, Kasi, syempre, it's precisely because nandito yung vibe, ganun pa din, although hindi siya yung ganun kataas yung excitement, pero nandun pa rin siya. So, I think, Christmas is still Christmas talaga. Di ba, guys?
Very much true. Very much true. And as you know, Sir Argo and me goes a long way back. So, Sir Argo, I think you have something na hindi natin pwedeng ma-describe na isang sentence lang talaga. We have something na sobrang deep sa isa't isa.
Oo, eh. And, I think, yun yung, bond and siyempre yung experience na nababalik-balikan natin yung mga, dati siyempre, past memories. And when speaking of, past memories, kung papansin niyo, 'di ba nakaka-miss yung, past, Christmas, 'di ba? Ano yung mga
Super, super,
hinahanap-hanap ba
super.
natin, 'di ba? So, speaking of that, ikaw ba, Miss Win, meron ka bang, hinahanap-hanap sa Pasko dati na sa tingin mo ay hindi masyadong, mag-a-appear ngayon?
Yakap niya. Ay, char. Wala pala.
Oh,
Joke lang.
nice.
Hindi, seriously,
Sana
seriously
all.
tayo. Hoy, hindi. I mean, yakap ng mga kaibigan ko, yakap ng relatives ko.
Okay.
Technically, hugs from everyone. Kasi, tulad nga ng sinabi kanina ni Sir Connor, ay it's very ironic that December or Christmas is cold, yet the people are warm. And when we say warm,
True.
that includes the affection shown through hugs, kisses, and yung mga gestures na hindi na natin magagawa for this Christmas because of we have to be careful na because of the contact from a person to a person. And I will miss that a lot. Pero tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, it's the thought that counts. If you show the people you love that you love them, it's more than enough. Number 2 would probably be yung late night emo. Iba yung late night emo ko kapag Christmas or December kasi lalakad ako. Kunyari gabi. Lalakad ako sa pauwi. May maririnig na ako dyan sa mga gilid-gilid. Last Christmas. Tapos wala, tas ang lamig-lamig pa nun, ang daming tao, nag-e-enjoy sila, bumibili sila ng presents, and I will miss that scene talaga. So, ano po ba ang nami-miss ko sa Christmas this year? Yung activities. Kasi kung di ba kung matatandaan mo, James, chieftain hour ko, yan. Kung matatandaan mo, when we were in grade 9, we were together para sa Better World Framework that was in December. The next year was
I remember
our...
that.
Yeah, di ba? Ang dami nating ganap doon. Naging pa ako doon. Ang basa dyan sa peace, grabe. Alam nga, suot ko noon, hindi ko maintindihan. Garbage baga tayo. Tapos, di ba ang weird nun? Tapos nung naman tayo, nung nag-grade 10 tayo, magkasama naman tayo for the youth leadership training, and that was a week-long service in the city hall. Tapos ang dami nating labas afterwards. Madami tayong ganap na ini-invite tayo ng mga counselors, ini-invite tayo ng mga department heads, tapos namamasko pa tayo and whatsoever. And then last year, nasa Zambales naman ako for the National Scout Jamboree and I enjoyed it a lot. As for charities and donations, I've been doing that since I was in grade 7. Talagang iba siya sa feeling na grade 7 ako, nagdo-donate ako ng white gifts, grade 8, white gifts din. When I was in grade 9, kasama na ako sa mga nag-organize. Grade 10, ako na nag-spearhead. Grade 11, nag-spearhead na din ako. And yun, namimiss ko yun. Yung mga ganap, yung mga activities na meron tayo kapag December. Yun lang. Madami actually, pero that's the 3 or 4 na bagay na talagang mamimiss ko.
Yeah, so I cannot agree with you more, di ba? Madami naman talaga tayong mga namimiss ngayong Christmas. Ikaw ba, Sir Loki, meron ka bang namimiss-miss dyan? Lalong-lalo na sa past Christmas natin?
Oh,
Meron ba?
Marami akong namimiss. Ay, shout out. Ay, joke lang. No name dropping nga pala for this podcast. I'm sorry. But yeah, meron akong namimiss. Like, nandun yung mga carolings natin na hindi natin magagawa or ng mga bata since we cannot do it anymore. Nandun pa rin yung nostalgia ng after a group of kids that already sang sa harap ng gate nyo, meron na ulit panibago. Like, aren't you the same kids na kumanta earlier? But then again, naiisip mo na it's Christmas, season of giving. Di mo na pwedeng maging barat ka sa mga bata kasi, I don't know, maybe it's their only source of income that particular month. So, yeah. And secondly, nandun din yung nostalgia ng, syempre, yung iba, sabi nga ni Miss Win, sobrang iba yung breeze ng hangin. Lalo pag December or magpapasko na. It's like, hindi lang siya malamig, nandun din yung jolliness ng mga tao. Kasama siya sa breeze ng hangin. Kasi natatransfer yung pagkamasayahe ng mga Pilipino sa iba't ibang parte natin or sa iba't ibang paraan. Yun. And how about you, ano pala, Sir Miss? Kasi si Sir Miss, sobrang dami yan experience. Alam ko, madami siya kanikwento sa akin since we were friends for a long time.
When it comes to Christmas, actually, I have many memories of it. Ano, may Christmas na may masaya, family, with friends. Of course, may Christmas din ako dati na natatanda ko, especially Christmas yon, and alam mo yun, yung makipag-break sa akin yung good crush ko.
Oh.
Uy,
Popular.
grabe! Oh my gosh, may chika din ako sa inyo mamaya.
Oh.
About dun sa crush na yan.
Christmas that time, I was in 6th grade, and ang saya ng araw ko. But little did I know that later this day, yung crush ko talaga, as in crush ko siya matagal na, and nung kami, sandali lang yata niya ako na gustuhan kasi after 2 days nung ano yan, na yun na yung Christmas na yan yung Christmas na bigla siyang na-realize niyang hindi daw ako pala yun. Anyways, ayun, yun yung isa sa mga memories ko sa Christmas, pero I guess looking back to it from now, hindi na siguro natatawa na lang ako, no, 'di ba?
Uy, that reminds me of my story. Grabe.
Yeah. So, although may mga broken moments tayo Christmas, regardless, when it comes to Christmas, excited pa rin tayo, 'di ba? Kasi Christmas is not just about that, 'di ba? Nandiyan yung families natin, friends, yun, tulad sabi ni Wayne, sa mga friends, late night gimmicks. Yeah. Lalo ako centered ko sa mga kaibigang tao. Alam niyo na Argon ni na Loki. Napakarami kong gimmicks. Talagang napakasaya. And now, miss ko siya, yung isa din yung hinahanap-hanap ko yung Christmas na to. And yun, lastly siguro yung simbang gabi, although I haven't completed the simbang gabi myself, even when I was a kid, namimiss ko pa rin siya, kasi 'di ba, sabi nga nila, pagka nandiyan ng Christmas, talagang isa ding inaabangan ng mga tao yung simbang gabi. Kasi you meet people there, marami kang iba kasing event yung simbang gabi, 'di ba? Kasi syempre simbang sa gabi siya nagaganap, so nandun yung mga mainit na amoy ng mga bibingka, yung mga maamoy mo lang pag season ng Christmas.
Yeah,
diba, guys? So, yeah. Yun yung mga namimiss ko. Back to you, Sir Chip Loki.
So, yeah, I think the nostalgia talaga ng mga bibingka is so good. You know what? My tongue is crumbling right now just hearing that word. Like, it's one of my favorite, not gonna lie. Stop in the cap, by the way. And so, yeah. So, meron napapaisip lang din ako kasi ano yung mga nauso dati na mga reunion, like galing province tapos pupunta ng city para lang makapag-celebrate and all that. Paano kaya natin yan gagawin ngayon? And Miss Win, ano kaya sa tingin mo yung pwedeng substitute para dito?
Yan. Ito yung dapat nating i-take sa usage ng social media and technology. Use it to good things. I-utilize natin or i-maximize natin yung mga ganitong bagay. So for example, we can do Google Meets. Usong-uso yan. Why not use this platform to meet your relatives you cannot see personally? O kaya naman tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, kung hindi, 'di ba, hindi naman tayo makakalabas para mangaroling. Pero kung gusto nyo pa rin mangaroling, video ka ng sarili mo. And then you're gonna send it to your ninongs, your nina. Sorry. You're going to send it to your ninongs and ninangs, and then you're gonna give your GCash account and whatsoever. Tapos, ano pa ba? Substitute. Alam ko na. For Christmas parties, yung mga paraffle, pwede naman yung gawin virtually. It is for a fact, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, na this year's Christmas has changed and we have to deal with it. And the best thing para ma-celebrate natin yun is to utilize the technology and the social media that we have. Kasi kung gusto, may paraan. Diba? So, yun. That's my advice siguro. Yun. Gamitin nyo yung social media for things like this. O instead of pambabash and whatsoever.
So, it's for Miss Win Sharm. Caroling never stops, really. Like, tingin ko nga, handugan tayo ni Miss Win Sharm ng kanta mamaya. Miss Win Sharm, handugan mo ba kami ng kanta mamaya?
Ano ba? Hindi talaga ako prepared. So, ano bang song?
Okay, so I guess kailangan mo natin bigyan ng papaska si Miss Win Sharm.
Hoy, joke lang yun.
Send nyo na lang
Uy,
yung
baka-
money sa akin.
baka-
Ako nang bahala.
Ay, bakit kay Lawrence mapupunta? Grabe kayo, ha?
Ay, kasi ako yung midman.
May kickback kami.
True. So, yeah.
You know.
How about you, Sir Argo? What's your take on this?
Sa akin naman, siguro, like Miss Win Sharm na sinabi kanina, so one of the best alternatives is to maximize the usage of social media, di ba? So, hindi naman sa pag-ano, pero baka kasi natitake for granted na din natin yung technology di ba? Ang lapit-lapit na lang nito sa atin. So, why hindi natin siya gamitin into its full potential, di ba?
Very, very true.
And instead na i-risk mo yung sarili mo for physical presence, pwede pa rin naman kayo mag-meet virtually with your family. Tulad na nasabi ko kanina, with my dad, di ba? He's abroad. So, instead na physical presence, family reunion, tulad nung ginawa namin last year, and now, call na lang sa either Messenger or Google Meet or Zoom. Kung ano man yung video conferencing apps na pwede natin gamitin, na available sa atin. And yun, I like din yung suggestion kanina ni Miss Win, tulad ng sa Gcash na yan. Mga ngaruling po, instead na magbahay-bahay ka na paulit-ulit kang sa may bahay, maraming bati. Di ba pwede mo namang i-share yun, forward mo. So, ikaw ba Sir Connor, ano bang iyong say dito?
Ay, nako, wala din pinagkaiba sa inyo guys. I guess it's also to utilize technology, diba? Kasi kahit naman dati din ng mga Christmas, mga past Christmas, even though nakakapag-meet na yung mga family, still ginagamit pa rin natin yung technology. The difference lang ngayon siguro is that talagang sa technology tayo mag-rely talaga. Dito tayo mag-fully rely. During this Christmas para makita natin yung ating mga minamahal. Ba? Tama 'yon. To ask them how are they, kung yung kamusta na sila, 'di ba? And siguro if kung hindi pa enough yun sa inyo, if you wanna have some fun, perhaps you could play games together. Online games, right? 'Di ba mas
Gamers for life.
as a gamer.
Baby.
As a gamer.
True.
Let's be honest here, as a gamer. Even though malayo tayo sa isa't isa, but when we are playing games and we are together in it, hindi natin nafe-feel yung distance, right? We never we are having fun, So I guess that's also a good way to celebrate Christmas, during this pandemic, So back to you guys.
So yeah, gaming for Sir Connor. And may sinabi siya kanina, like, yung mga mahal daw. May minamahal ka pa, Sir Connor.
Eh, syempre wala, pre.
Oh, capping. You capping, dude.
Weh,
So yeah,
di kami naniniwala dyan.
me too. I know you love someone.
Matinik yan. Matinik yan si Sir Connor.
Yes.
Seriously.
So yes, Sir Argo nga pala. What do you think na pinaka optimal and safest way natin this Christmas, like, or in big occasions in general? Ano pinaka safest and optimal way natin ng pagse-celebrate nito?
So, for me, siguro yung pinaka-safest way or pinaka-optimal na way para ma-celebrate natin yung mga big occasions. Hindi lang siya sa Christmas, kundi sa iba pang mga occasions tulad ng New Year, yan, lalong-lalo na yan, na nagre-require na yung physical presence talaga, 'di ba? So, di natin kailangan ngayon magkita-kita na hindi natin kailangan magkita-kita tulad ng pinapaulit-ulit namin. If you can use the social media, please use it, utilize it. Video na lang kayo diyan, makipag-usap na lang with your family, with your friends. And sa mga handa, 'di ba? Pwede naman tayo magpa-food panda, 'di ba? 'Di ba, Sir Loki? Pwede naman 'yan 'di ba?
Panda lang
Oh.
Ay, baka naman.
Pwede tayong umorder, 'di ba? Kasi kung mag-hassle pa na mamimili ka sa palengke and such, tapos pipila ka, ang tagal, 'di ba? Pwede ka namang pwede ka namang umorder na lang sa mga food delivering apps diyan. Para at least may makakain pa din at makakapag-enjoy, makakapagsalo-salo yung pamilya, 'di ba? So ikaw, Miss Win, ano ba ang mo diyan? Ano ba ang say mo dito sa ating
Antay ko naman dyan. Yun nga, may pandemic, we have to be considerate of the people to the people around us. Hindi naman maganda siguro na ang pamasko natin sa kapwa natin ay virus, di ba? So the best way to celebrate the Christmas is to stay at home, pray for your loved ones, yung mga kasama mo sa bahay, yun ang yakapin mo. Yun ang iyong lambingin. Pakita mo sa kanila na mahal mo sila. And yun, tulad ng sinabi, lagi natin sinasabi, utilize the technology and the social media that we have. By staying at home and using the social media, it's enough. It's enough for us to enjoy the Christmas. Yan.
Very, very much true, by the way. So, yeah. Sir Connor naman, ano ang take mo dito sa anong pinakamagandang way natin? Like, the most awesome way and safest way para maging successful to ang ating Christmas?
Siguro yung mga optimal ways na kung paano natin ma-celebrate yung Christmas, nabanggitan natin kanina, di ba? And if there's anything other than that I could think of, siguro, di ba, when may mga big occasions like Christmas, ang unang pumapasok sa isip natin is to celebrate it with our families and friends, di ba? Pero I don't think na yun lang yung ways of celebrating it, you know. Tulad din sabi ni Miss Win, it's better to not go out during this Christmas kasi nga we have to be considerate. That's the best gift we could give people, by being considerate. And I think that's not a bad idea. And while we are being considerate, another alternative we could take is just to celebrate it with ourselves. Because why not? Because during this times, Christmas, instead of celebrating it, pwede natin siyang celebrate with ourselves. We could appreciate ourselves more in this way, di ba?
True.
Magiging ma-appreciate natin that we made it this far. We're magiging thankful tayo. Iko-congratulate natin yung sarili natin. 'Di ba? Isn't that Also a good way to celebrate big occasions like Christmas. Ba, guys?
Very,
Guys,
very true.
so yun yung take ko on that. No? So, back to you guys.
So napakaganda naman ng mga shinare natin, 'di ba? Sa about dito sa say natin kung ano pwede pa nating maipayo about sa big occasions. And speaking of some occasions, lalo nga ngayon, 'di ba? Papalapit ng Christmas. So ikaw ba, Miss Win, ano ba naiisip mo na yung pinaka-notable aspect ng Christmas, lalong-lalo na ngayon? Yung siguro kapag sinabing Christmas, lalo na ngayon, this coming Christmas, ano yung dapat nating makita ngayon? Ikaw ba partner Loki? Ikaw, meron ka ba diyang na naiisip about sa mga some notable aspects na pwede nating makita this coming Christmas? Ano, what to look forward or such?
Yes, so the most notable aspect for me siguro is yung mga parol natin dyan. Hindi yan mawawala. Christmas lights, Christmas trees, yan yung mapagkimaparaan ng mga Pilipino, paano sila gumawa ng Christmas tree. Kasi sa amin, branches lang nung puno, tapos may lights. Christmas tree na yun. Like, yeah, that's our Christmas.
Brilliant.
Yes, very DIY. So, yeah. And andun talaga yung aspect ng mga Filipino na magbigayan, ganun. Like, giving sa other Pilipinas na nangangailangan. Di talaga yun nawawala eh. Lalo na sa mga matataas ang estados sa atin, like, yeah, they're always there to help. So, how about you, Miss Win Sharm? Ano sa tingin mo yung pinaka-notable na aspect na hahanap-hanapin mo talaga, lalo na ngayong Christmas natin ngayon?
Season of affection and giving siguro. Tulad na nabanggit mo. Yung pag-give back. Hindi naman, well, we can give back even though nandito tayo sa online setup. But I think isa sa mga notable things is yung pag-share ng kung ano meron ka physically. And I mean, iba rin kasi yung feeling if you're there giving the present or you're giving the white gifts and donations exactly at that specific place together with the person na pagbibigyan mo. Diba siya? I think that's one of the best things and notable things about Christmas.
Oh, yes, thank you for that wonderful and elaborate explanation of your insights, Miss Win. So how about you, Sir Connor?
Siguro if there's anything I could note of the Christmas, siguro it would be moments like this, guys. It's precisely because it's Christmas that we are able to get together like this, because it's Christmas, we get to have moments like this. Mas na-appreciate natin yung mga taong nasa paligid natin, and yan, yung bonds, we get to appreciate it more. Yung mas nami-miss natin yung mga taong wala sa paligid natin more than necessary. During the season, we are more sentimental than we usually are, 'di ba? And yun, siguro yun na yun, yung mga gantong moments nung ating mga loved ones,
Tama.
So speaking of which, I'm curious about something. Maiba tayo. So, let's stop talking about the present Christmas, how about we take take a look 10 years from now. Ano yung magiging outlook para sa inyo ba ng Christmas? Ano yung sa tingin yung magbabago or perhaps hindi magbabago? Win Sharm, how about what are your perspective on this one?
Siguro hindi magbabago would be the tradition of simbang gabi, pamamasko. I mean, hindi ganun kadaling bibitawan ng mga Pilipino yan for sure because they enjoy that. And I think 10 years from now, because of this pandemic, they would appreciate the Christmas more. Yung Christmas na may physical contact with other people, mamimiss nila yan. And because of this pandemic, sa mga years to come, Christmas to come, they will value Christmas more. Saka, ano pa ba? Ano pa kaya ang hindi magbabago? Siguro, eto, hindi yung sa hindi magbabago, yung mga magbabago. I'm looking forward to a more improved, happy, or enjoyable Christmas. Because tulad nga ng sabi ko, because madami tayong hindi na-restrict because of this pandemic, babawi tayo sa mga susunod na taon for sure.
True,
And yun, hopefully by then ay magkikita-kita na ulit tayo. At yun, nakakapag-bonding na ulit.
For sure. So, yes. And how about you, Sir Connor?
Pero for me, siguro halos katulad nga na sinasabi ni Miss Wina, it might not change and that perhaps there would be improvements instead magbago yung current tradition, pero there's also a possibility that it may change, pero I think Christmas is all the same because the essence of Christmas in the first place is not about how you celebrate it, but the people, right? It's the people. I think as long as it's the people, I think Christmas is Christmas as long as people get together and there's this bond, as long as nandun yung aspect na yun, Christmas will still be Christmas regardless of how we celebrate it, So,
True.
how about you, Chief Argo? What are your thoughts on this one?
So, sa akin naman, siguro dun sa mga hindi magbabago. So, gusto ko na hindi talaga magbago, lalo na yung pangangaroling, 'di ba? Sino ba namang hindi nag-enjoy diyan, lalong-lalo na mga bata, 'di ba? Sila talaga yung highlight ng ng Christmas, 'di ba? Kung aalalahanin natin, 'di ba, si Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ. So, talagang ang mga bata ay enjoy yan sa pangangaroling and yun. Pero siguro one thing na magbabago para sa akin is the way na mas lalo pa nating i-appreciate yung Christmas. Because as Miss Win have said earlier, ang Christmas nga natin ay hindi na magiging katulad ng dati, pero dapat nating i-appreciate palalo, 'di ba? Nagkaroon ng time skip kung ika nga sa One Piece. Nagkaroon ng time skip. Matagal tayong nalayo sa mga mahal natin sa buhay, and yearly yung Christmas lang yung nagiging way para magkita-kita tayo, magkaroon ng bond with each other. Pero ngayon, I guess na mas lalong ma-appreciate ng tao kung ano ba talaga ang true meaning of Christmas.
And yes, very, very, very true and very, very accurate, Chieftain Argo, really. Like, no cap, yun talaga yung mga bagay na sana hindi talaga mabago. And para sa akin talaga, Christmas is always gonna be the Christmas that we were used to be. Like, because the following Christmas above us, or next to us, will be celebrated by our kids and our little pinsans, our cousins. Yeah. And we were
Our little
raised,
ones.
yes, little ones. And we were raised by the traditional way of celebrating Christmas. And I guess that would not change because who in their right mind would make parol out in a cell phone and literally let their kids look at it and look like, here, there's this new parol, ignore the old ones, right? No one in their right mind will do that. And I guess that's the best part of Christmas for me, especially Filipino Christmas. It's the tradition and the love that's been given out during this particular season. It's really, really heartwarming, and it's really that. And Sir Argo,
So, ayun nga, talaga nga namang napasarap ang usapan natin ngayon. Talaga naman,
Sure,
nag-enjoy
sure,
din
sure,
ako
sure.
sa usapan natin.
I've
I hope na
enjoyed it.
nag-enjoy din ang ating guest. Miss Win, nag-enjoy ka ba?
Oo naman. It's been a
Oh,
long
thank
time
you.
since we talk
So,
about
we
stuffs like
cannot,
this.
we
Namiss ko
cannot
din
state
kayo.
how grateful we are na pinaunlakan mo ang pag-guesting
Hoy,
dito
grabe.
sa,
Siyempre,
Yeah.
kaibigan ko kayo. Anytime,
yeah,
anytime.
Perks,
sa
baby.
pag-unlock dito sa first podcast namin, first episode ng 2000 Boys Garrison Sessions podcast. And siguro, to bid farewell, Miss Win Sharm, meron ka bang last words para sa ating mga ka-ranchers dito?
Hi sa mga ka-ranchers. Tama ba yung term ko, ranchers? Hi
Yep.
everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. And yun, stay safe. Enjoy the Christmas. Please be considerate to the people around you. If it's not important, huwag kayong lumabas ng bahay. Wear masks. Wear face shield. Laging mag-sanitize. Laging magdala ng alcohol. And pray for the people you love. Pray for everyone. Pray for the Philippines. And
Sure,
yun nga
sure.
pala, pa-plug naman ako. Pwede ba? Pwede ba?
Yes,
Sure,
for
sure,
sure, for
sure.
sure,
No
for sure.
problem, no
Sure,
problem.
sure,
Yun.
go
So,
on.
hi guys. Please follow Pinoy Scout TV in Facebook. I will have a live show there. I will be interviewing beauty queens and such. And I hope Godspeed sa podcast na ito ni na Lawrence, Mar at ni James. And yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you for that. Maraming salamat
Yeah.
talaga.
Thank
Like, we're so thankful for having you here and always stay safe and God bless, Miss Win Sharm. We'll be letting you go now. You have a busy schedule ahead of you.
Let's
We all know.
let's support Miss Win Sharm.
Yes, I will be linking the
Always.
page down below. Yes. So thank you, Miss Win
Goodbye.
Sharm.
Goodbye, Miss
Bye,
Win.
guys.
Thank you.
So sunod na din tayo
So yeah, so can I plug my own shit here, by the way?
Of course, of
Oh,
course.
yes. Thank you for
This is
that.
our podcast.
Yeah,
Diba?
so I'm inviting everyone
Go
to
on,
join
man.
me on my Facebook gaming page and my Twitch. I stream almost every day. I stream League of Legends, Valorant, and B2K20, and all those type of things. I'm looking to stream Cyberpunk also. And yeah,
Sport.
so yes, follow me on my Twitter also. So how about you, Sir Argo? Any plugs?
Siguro, may pa-plug ko lang is my Twitter account. You
Yeah.
can follow me at itchaboyjamesvr. Ibibigay ko din yung link dito sa description. And also, you can look forward sa iba pang mga episodes na ipopost namin dito sa ating channel. And I hope na mag-enjoy pa kayo
Podcast.
lalo sa mga content namin. So, what about you, Sir Conrad?
Siguro yun, Twitter account ko andun sa link din dito below, and I'm actually planning on starting my YouTube channel. I'm planning to be a content creator, League of Legends and Wild Rift together with Chief Argo. Yeah. So look guys, look forward to it. Please support us, Yun. So back to you, Chief Loki.
So yes, I guess that's it. And guys, if you're we're gonna be improving this podcast further and further, as you can see.
Yeah.
This is the only the first one, and we're gonna
Yes,
go
certainly it
mass.
is.
We're gonna go mass with this, we promise.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
So
promise.
that's it for us, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Boys Garrison Sessions podcast. And I can please support us in the following contents as well. I think we'll see you guys there, and God bless all. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Stay safe.
Thank you. We'll see you next
Thank you,
time.
guys.
Goodbye.
Love you all.